Hello and welcome to Geek Shaves. Now recently I did a little video saying that I'm playing the sort of gamification that the King of Shaves have been doing. They call it an advocacy program called the King of the Castle, and in it I have had to buy some product. So if you can imagine, this is part of what it's all about. It's for you to buy different parts of their products, test their products, and so I have been doing it, and I came across this one, and it caught my eye mainly because it's bright and yellow. I think it stands out, and I thought, oh, I've not seen a yellow shaving product before. So I've bought this one, and I'm going to give it a go. So this says it is the aloe and bergamot and grapefruit. So let's see how we get on with this shave prep. So give it a bit of whiteness. Now, the other thing is, I've only ever noticed this on their online store. I've never seen it in any of the stores like Sainsbury's, Tesco's or Morrison's or any other supermarket. So I thought, if I'm going to try something, might as well try something a bit more unusual. So it's quite a strong citrusy smell. Let's give it a rub. There we go. Rub it in, make sure all the hairs are fully moisturised. Oops, dropping it now. As you can see, it's pretty low foam. Right, so we're going to give this a little bit of a moment to soak in, see how it gets on. Reading what's on here, it says it's vegan friendly at the back there. It's made in Britain, proudly made in Britain it says, and proudly made in the UK. Let's read it correctly. Makes a great face or beard wash too. So, not sure why you would want to use a shaving product for a beard wash, but maybe one of my bearded friends can have a go and see what it's like. So, we've let it settle in. Now, I'm not using an all singing, all dancing razor. I'm using a very, very basic 2-bladed razor, which I use quite often for a lot of shaving. And this is so we can give it a good test. So we're testing the product of the actual shave prep more than the quality of the blades, as it were. But as I have said, you often find different shave preps and different blades seem to work better in combination with each other. So, seems to be shaving fine. Hairs seem reasonably soft. Let the blade do the work. My hair is feeling quite thick today. It's been a several days growth. Testament to the razor and the prep. It is clearing out fine. So far so good, no nicks or cuts. Although I don't like to say that in advance, just in case I then nick or cut myself. It's always just as you get to the end and you start to get sloppy. You push a bit harder, or you run sideways with the blade slightly instead of just forwards. Can really smell the citrusy. Here we go. So it's drying out a bit more lubrication. There we go. as you can tell, with this being just a two-bladed product, I am having to do a lot more strokes. You can hear the lots of I never used to be a fan of the more bladed products. I was always a Mach 3 guy, never liked the Fusion, although now I've tried it a couple of times. The Fusion's quite a lot nicer, but I have started to like some of these more multi-blade options. Mainly just because it makes it easier and quicker. There we go. So, we are done. Shaved well, no irritation. Yeah, so what would I say about this one? It's quite a nice product. The citrusy smell is really citrusy, you can really smell it. It doesn't feel stingy, so the citrus isn't like there on the skin, it just is the aroma. So if you like that sort of thing, that would more likely be a good selling point for you. Not particularly a citrusy type of guy myself. Would I buy it again? Probably not. Although, it's not because it's a bad product. I'm not really into that citrus smell. It's not my cup of tea, as it were. But it was a really good product. It's worked well, not giving me any irritations. It's just not the smell for me, is what I think it is. So there we go. Again, done with a standard razor. So I hope you've enjoyed that little video, and please put any comments down below. Like the channel, subscribe if you want to, but most importantly, if you're a member, like shaving.